Hello, everybody. Nerd in Texoma back with another video for you. Uh, as I've mentioned in previous videos, my eyes still getting better. Not as good as it once was, but hey, any improvement is better than none at the moment. With both eyes open, vision still kind of messed up and weird. It's getting better slowly. And Carl's still running around like a goofball. Well, today, keeping with the Transformers theme that I started recently, and keeping with the Optimus Prime theme, again, that I've started recently, and just happens to be on figures I've recently found out of storage. I have the cab, just the cab, not the trailer, of Powermaster Optimus Prime. Or as he would be known in Japan, Jinrai. Now, this figure of Powermaster Optimus Prime would actually combine with his trailer to make a super robot. And I used to have the early 2000s Japanese re-release of this figure, complete with the trailer and the God Bomber attachment, or I think over here in the States is called Apex Armor, which was another trailer. So it'd have two trailers, and the second trailer turned into another robot who could come apart and attach to Powermaster Optimus Prime in the super robot mode and make an even bigger robot. Like I said, I used to have that because about 2 years ago or so, my one storage location was broken into, and unfortunately that was one of the items that got stolen. So, yeah. But I've got a loose original Powermaster Optimus Prime here. To say that this guy is a brick is an understatement. There's far more posability in the original G1 Optimus Prime. Basically, you get movement at the elbows, nothing at the shoulder. You can move up his legs if you move the hip skirt out of the way, which is being a bit of a stinker. There you go. You can move up his legs so he can sit, which also mostly transforms him into truck mode or cab mode right now. You can move his feet, which again basically puts him into truck mode. Fold up his his arms like that into his shoulders, and flip his arm panels around to become the back of the truck, and there he is. I mean, very, very simplistic transformation. I mean, he does have the classic G1 look in truck mode until you get to his back, because, well, he doesn't have the dual tires in the back. He's only a 4-wheel semi, and it looks kind of, I don't know, this back end always looked kind of weird to me. Now he's a Powermaster, and what that is a smaller robot would go right here into the engine compartment, and it would press that little lever down at the bottom there, which allows him to transform into the small mode here. Well, the problem is with this one, since it's an actual used copy, there's, when you press that lever in the front, it would release that little clip there you see at the bottom. But since this is a used copy and played with, where it holds his legs together, it's actually broken off, so you don't need the Powermaster figure to transform him. And he just folds out like so. He's got the cab semi trailer front, the semi front on his back, and he's got a fake semi front on his chest and stomach. Just how they had to design him back in the past, back in the 80s. This is also one of the few Optimus Prime figures that I know of that has been officially produced by Hasbro or Takara that has red eyes from the factory. Now, I've heard of some reports that there are like versions of the actual G1 Prime that have been released in Mexico that they actually went and painted red paint over his eyes because there's something about lead being in the paint possibly for his yellow eyes. So I don't know about that, but yeah, this, you can actually see the red is molded, and it is the actual plastic piece is red. I guess that was just a cost-cutting measure since they put in the Powermaster mechanism, that they didn't want to spend the money to make a mold just for the eyes, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, right now I've got somewhere in storage a trailer that he would connect with. He would actually transform back into truck mode like this. That's so tight. But then what you would do is at his knees, you actually click them up the back way, so he'd make a little Optimus Prime cube out of the cab, and then you would slide this down in the trailer. A bigger head would attach to the screw hole right there, bigger Optimus Prime head, and then the trailer would actually be the bigger body with, bigger feet and bigger arms and all that. He still looked a little out of proportion in that mode. But again, this was designed back in the late 80s, early 90s. Toys were made to be played with back then and not always thought about to have proper proportions. I think he's an interesting figure. I think he's pretty darn cool. I'd like to get, at some point in the future, when I have things a bit more stabilized, some more of these Powermaster Primes, and do like what I've done with some of the Classics Primes. Like I showed you the Toxitron version I've made of this mold. Some of the Junker G1 Primes I've got, and customize and make new versions of characters in the newer molds. That would be cool, I think. But that's way down the line. But I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Hope y'all like seeing the Transformer videos. I know there's a few viewers out there who request them and like to see them. And right now, that's what I have easily available to me to film. Excuse me. And so that's what current videos are about. Well, hope y'all enjoyed this look at Powermaster Cab Optimus Prime. All right, see y'all on the next one. Bye.